Hey guys and girls, this is Mona from BBN Blue Blues Note. Well, what can I say? The last weeks and months was quite exciting ride for me in Asia as we was occupied by creating the podcast HEartBEAT. We are still in preparation of the music festival, which is going to happen just around the corner, Seaside here in Salema, April 22. To be exact, and it's still an ongoing process. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you for tuning in right now, as I have the pleasure to introduce a very special person and man. And actually, he is known, I did read it, and I think that is true and absolutely true. He is known as the man. And I have to read it because I'm so impressed by that. He's known as the man which brings art to life through music. And I absolutely agree on that because for my feeling, there are a lot of incredible, talented musicians out there, guitar players, singers, whatever. But there are not so many which approach, I think and feel, which approach to themselves in an artistic way, that way, and have the talent and possibility to turn into this approach into a kind of story to tell. So, and a man which does got a lot of stories to tell, I welcome now together with you, please welcome the one and only Jarell Ebuka.
Hey, hello everybody. My name is Jarell Ebuka, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Abuja, Nigeria, and I'm happy to be here.
And I'm happy to meet you finally. Actually, I believe that will be most likely not the last podcast what we are going to do. So, but before I am going to do you some questions, I would love. And you got it already.
I'm always ready, Ramona.
To tell us one of your stories or a part of one of your stories, please.
Okay, no problem. This song is called Close. I wrote this song in 2016. Enjoy. Don't speak, don't stop, don't leave. Things take time, takes hope. Trust me. Now have you seen something come from nothing? Nothing comes that easy. Well, tell me where you've been, 'cause you've been hiding from nobody but you worry. 'Cause when you're close to giving up, it's harder to believe all the promises you made yourself as you stare at your feet. 'Cause see, time again you fall. Don't turn your back onto it all. I know. Rough and tough as it may seem, the journey won't stop till you let go. No, it can't stop till you let go. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How did you get such an amazing singer, guitar player in talking? How was this feeling to have the first guitar and having this quick progress as well on it?
Yeah, I got my guitar and it was so bad. The action of the guitar was so far away from the fretboard that it was so painful to learn. But I was really determined. I still have that guitar. It's in my parents' place. And after that, I went to university. That's when I moved from Nigeria to England, to London. I went to Bradford. And in Bradford, I was playing every chance I got. I played on the streets, played at events, played at open mics. Then after I was done with university in Bradford, I moved down to London for about 2.5 years, where I played anywhere I saw the opportunity to play, I was playing, singing. And I think that's how I became, I won't say I'm natural on stage, but I'll say I am very comfortable on stage because I've had plenty of time to practice. So when I'm on stage, it's almost like I feel very, very, very much at home. There's no stage fright or anything. I just feel confident and ready to play. Yeah, and it comes and it shows in the audience, the feedback that the audience gives me. So yeah, that's fun. And that's pretty much, that's a summary version of my story as a musician, basically. Late in the evening, she's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and combs out her afro hair, and then she'd ask me, do I look alright? And I said yes.
The way I find you, and luckily then also your nice songs you wrote, is I did search for Eric Clapton's Wonderful Tonight.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And your cover song. And I can tell you that I was not only amazed by your singing, what I really truly loved about that cover song was that you didn't sing "She brushes her long blonde hair." Yeah. And I really did love that, because it was always, maybe because I'm not blonde, I said, okay.
I had to sing it in such a way that it applied to me as well.
Yeah. Would you please tell us how is music scene over there where I live? How is the influence from the pandemic on your life as a musician right now?
Okay, the music scene in Nigeria is actually, this is what you're saying now is not the music, it's not the Nigerian music scene, because
I thought so.
Here I am. I kind of stand out, and it's good. It's good because I get gigs here because I don't make the kind of music that is normal in Nigeria. Nigeria, what's popular? Our popular music is Afrobeat or Afropop or Afrofusion. It's like, I don't know if you've listened to an Afrobeat song before. After this call, I can send you a playlist. It's very different from, it's very different. It's plenty of, Afrobeat is plenty of positivity and plenty of Western drum patterns in music with fusion of like Western pop as well. Now, when I mean Western drum patterns, I mean West African drum patterns in the music.
Sounds like fun, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun, but it's very different from what I do. Although I still have some Afrobeat influence in my music, it's still different because um it's not just I just don't do the popular music. I kind of do the music that I enjoy at the particular time,
Good,
and
good.
something that yeah, something that comes easy to me. So the music scene here is growing at a very rapid pace, actually, in Nigeria. And luckily enough, in the city that I'm in, we're carving a particular, not a particular sound, but I think Abuja, where I stay, it's coming up with its own sound, which kind of caters to my kind of music. So that's fun. That's fun to see, and that's something amazing to be part of.
So
Yeah,
we are coming regular together with friends as well for a jam in your place, and yeah.
yeah. So we have because our mark our music is very niche. So everyone that makes my kind of well, the people that make music here in the city, we all know each other. The singer-songwriter community, the musician community here is quite small and we're very close. So once you see someone else that plays the guitar, it's like, oh, you play the guitar and you sing as well. Can we be friends? And the next thing you're like writing together, you're singing together, you go for a gig, you see another person playing as well. And there is no competition because we are so scarce here that if
Oh,
anybody
nice.
wins or if anyone gets a gig, it's like you're getting the gig too because our
Super.
sound is
Yeah.
growing. You understand? So there's no competition. It's beautiful here actually. Like I'm a full-time artist now, except okay, well, I still do some gigs here and there, but I'm a full-time artist and major where I make my living is from gigs. From like I've got 3 gigs lined up this week and they're all paid.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Plus,
Wow.
yeah, I had 2 artists coming in this month to record. Like this is I'm in my studio now, and I've got like already had 2 artists coming this month to record. You record, produce,
Ah,
mix,
yeah.
and master, and you get paid. So I'm living like I'm living from music as well as I do personal training on the side. Because after this, the funny thing is that after this call, um, I've got a client I need to train. So immediately after this, I'm going to the gym. But personal training is something I started because this was during lockdown, or well, after lockdown, and venues were still shut, events were still scarce.
Yeah.
So musicians weren't making as much money. So that's when I had to start doing something outside the norms. And musicians weren't making money because they weren't getting gigs. And them not getting gigs meant that I was having less sessions because they couldn't afford to record their music.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
had to do something else on the side. But I think by the end of the year I'll stop doing personal training because gigs have started happening. I've started getting more gigs. I've started getting more clients. So yeah, that's fun.
So,
Yeah.
so I mean, actually, by your profile and so on, it looks like you're doing this thing with the gym already since many years and not since Corona.
Yeah, no. I started working out. Okay, fun fact. When I started playing guitar was the year 2008, actually, towards the end of 2008, let's say September, October 2008. That year, that time, that was the period of my life I decided to change for the better. So I was like, you know what? Because that was like towards the end of my teenage years, and my teenage
Yeah.
years weren't the best. I had like acne. I was obese. I was that guy at the back of in class at the back of the class, just head down, not talking to anyone. And I wanted to change my life I also wanted to be who I am today. You understand?
Tell me or us something about your second EP.
Which one was that? That's the dancing.
Which one was it?
No,
Then-
I've put out I think 3 EPs in total and a couple of singles. So the second EP is Dancing in the Flame.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that was
there's a
fantastic.
song I like very much, which is called "Call You." So can you tell me how you came to that song? By lyrics and by what you was inspired?
That song was inspired after I was in London. I had a gig in London. This was in 2018. And it was like I was on the underground, on the tube, going from, it was a very, very long ride. Can't remember what station we started in, but we ended up in the completely opposite side of one line. I can't remember what line this was. I think it was the central line. But anyways, I had a panic attack.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it was a Sunday evening, and the train wasn't filled up. So a lot of thoughts were going on in my head, like, is this the music I wanted to do, like, for the rest? This is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life, going like in trains and all that. Then I went up, and after I got to my destination, I ran upstairs, and I just kind of like, that's where the panic attack happened. And after everything was done, I went for my sound check. I did the sound check and I felt fine. But after the sound check, when I was like backstage waiting to perform, I wrote this song, Call You. So it's a song saying, the lyrics say, the chorus says, Mom, I need to call you and tell you all that I have been through, from the heartbreaks to the sad truth. Am I falling behind because it feels like I'm drowning? Because at that point, that's how I felt. It was like, that song is just about, it's just honesty. I was completely honest when I wrote that song. I wasn't trying to sugarcoat anything. I wasn't trying to make myself look big or make myself look small. I was just honest and confused. And I just wanted to tell someone something. And the best way I could was just to write it in my music. Yeah.
So easy. You are a storyteller.
Thank you.
So you would love to play this for us?
Okay, let me see if I can remember the lyrics. Let's taking down all my links with the past. There's too many bridges burned to go back. There's so many goals knocking at my door. I've been a man of my word, now I'm not sure. For my reasons I can't shout. In too deep, can't afford to pull out. But giving up now is not what I'm about. I'm down on my knees trying to figure it out. But then I walk. Yes, I walk like there's an S up on my chest. And it gets hard sometimes when you've walked your miles and it feels like no one's left. So Mom, I need to call you and tell you all the time I've been through. From the heartbreaks to the sad truth. Am I falling behind? Cause it feels like I'm drowning. And Daddy, you should show me all the things a man should be. Cause these days it's getting hard to see. These lines keep on blurring and tables are turning. So Mom, I need to call you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So guys, you should listen to all the stories this amazing man have to tell. Just below here, www.jarellebuka.com.
There we go. Look at you. Nice one. I'm also on Spotify and Apple Music. So JARELLEBUKA everywhere. Yeah. And YouTube as well. That's where you found me.
Yes. And yes. And I have to repeat it. If you are also with all respect to Eric Clapton and this wonderful song, but if you're out there tired of listening this line with "She brushes her long blonde hair," breathe this one in, Jarell Ebuka.
Yes, of course.
So, dear Jarell, I hope this was not the last podcast we did together.
Of course not.
Somehow, maybe next time with Nesha. I'm very curious to hear what he's going to say, how I did that, as that was the first time.
I'm sure you did fine.
Let's see.
I'm more worried about my audio and how mine sounds, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but anyway, I did enjoy it very much. Our moments we did share, that was very nice.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
you.
you.
I have to leave right now.
So much.
It's been fun. Okay, cool.
For this interview. Bye.
Of course, bye.